Behind me, I have a very special car. This is my customer's factory order 2022 Alpina B8. This thing is an absolute beauty. This is individual paint, Midnight Sapphire #2 paint. When we were looking up this paint color, I had never seen a BMW with this color on it before, or an Alpina with this color on it before. When we were searching the color name, all that was coming up was Rolls Royces. So this is actually a Rolls Royce color, and since BMW owns Rolls Royce, they can use that on their Alpina cars. So my name's Denver, I'm a client advisor at Parkview BMW. I'm gonna flip around the camera, hop behind it, and show you guys everything that's so special about the 2022 Alpina B8. Let's start on the outside of the vehicle. Now my customer did get this fully loaded, but just take a look at this Midnight Sapphire paint. It's a very dark blue, almost tanzanite, but a little different tone. Much darker color, more susceptible, you think it's black. Definitely more of that midnight color. And then there is that sapphire hue underneath it. It's kind of color changing as you get up close. A lot of a dark purple, a lot of black, a lot of blue in this paint. It's absolutely stunning. Now my customer did pair it beautifully with the two-tone night blue interior, the ivory and night blue merino leather on the inside. Give you guys a sneak peek before we get a little farther in the video, but oh, look at this interior. Absolutely gorgeous. Now let's talk about some things on the Alpina B8. The most recognizable are these Alpina wheels. They are absolutely massive. Alpina blue brake calipers. You can see the Alpina on the brake calipers. Now these are the Pirelli P0 tires. We're looking at 245, 35, 21 inches on the front. An absolute massive low profile wheel. Laser light headlights at the front. The chrome kidney grille. The classic Alpina in the lower part of the front bumper. You also see there's a hole here in the grille because he did opt in for the night vision. We have a camera at the front for the 360 parking camera. What an absolute stunning car. I can't get over how amazing this color truly is. This is truly a one of a kind. You will not find another Alpina B8 in this color, I don't think. I don't think you'll find any other BMW or Alpina in this midnight sapphire color. Not that I'm aware of. This could be a one-of-one car. I love the Alpina. They have the quad tip exhausts like an M car, but they're wider. They're right at the edge of the vehicle, and they're kind of on this slant with the vehicle as well. They're quad tip, but they're not the M quad tip exhaust. There is the black diffuser here as well. The Alpina B8 badge, Alpina there. And then the Alpina gets this extra trunk lip spoiler, which is very interesting. Works good, kind of like a whale fin or a duck fin. On the back, I did notice an extra fender lining here because for road regulations of the wheel, how much it pops out. And then on the back with tires were at 285, 30, 21s. Absolutely massive, massive brakes as well. And then talking about that fender liner, it looks like on the front as well, there's a little bit of a black plastic fender liner here because of how wide the wheels are for the homologation in Canada. It's required. Extra 360 parking cameras on either mirror. And then at the front, or on the top, I mean on the hood, 2 sunroofs. So like a pure glass roof there, which is very cool to see. Okay, now that we've seen everything on the outside of this Alpina B8, let's take a look at the inside, and let's start at the back. So this is the ivory and night blue interior. We have the white carpet on the inside, the white Alpina floor mats with a night blue leather stitching around the outside. Alpina B8 illuminated logo on the door sills. Bowers & Wilkins diamond surround system. Full electronic sunshade. And then we have controls at the back here as well for each window sunshade. So you can do either side from the back. There's also a rear sunshade back there. And yeah, look at these seats. Look at the headrest built in. The two-tone merino leather, perforated. More control buttons here. So one for the rear sunshade, and then there's another one for the back sunroof. So you have two sunroofs in the vehicle, and you can open and close. You can power open and close the sunshade at the back, over the sunroof, and at the back window. Light controls. There is 5 seat belts, but they have well, actually even the seat belts are this white color, not your normal black. Even the couplers are a white color to match. The leather is so much softer. Chrome trim or galvanic trim on the inside here. Load through system as well. It is option with the carbon fiber trim that comes into the back. 2 USB-C ports, a little bit of a storage area, and then its own climate control back here. So it is a 5-passenger, but it's really only meant for 2 people in the back seat. Love how the front seats, the whole back is like the night blue, and then the fronts and the top start changing over. Let's hop around and check out the driver's side. Oh, absolutely stunning. Just the merino leather on the door, blue contrast stitching, and then up at the top we have gray contrast stitching, all galvanic controls here. Bowers & Wilkins diamond surround system, Alpina illuminated logo, heated ventilated seats for the Alpina B8. And I sat in an M850 right before I moved the Alpina, and I gotta say, these Alpina merino leathers are a lot more comfortable than normal BMW merino leathers. So that's awesome to see. Floor mats, everything pure white down there. Blue, night blue stitching on all of the white. Alpina's logo in the steering wheel airbag. And then I also like how the leather is different. Leather is much different on these steering wheels, a lot more refined. Blue stitching up at the top, green stitching down at the bottom. We have galvanic here, but no galvanic here. I like how it's simple black here as well. You can see this is the controls for the active stop and go cruise control. Turning on the gauge cluster, you have the blue Alpina gauge cluster. Whether you're in sport mode, comfort mode, there really isn't even an eco mode button. The eco mode button is just gone. You just either have comfort or you have sport or you have adaptive. While we're on the controls here, no engine start stop assist button, parking assistant, 360 camera on the front view, traction control. You still have the 8 inside the crystal Swarovski glass. And then I love how the Alpina logo is inside the iDrive controller. And as well, there's this beautiful Alpina B8 plaque as well. That is a stunning feature. Love that on every Alpina. Carbon fiber trim around the outsides is fantastic, and then carbon fiber over the cup holder. Wireless charging tray in there. This key holder, or just the key for the vehicle. So this would be the Alpina key, and then there's actually an extra key here for the wheel caps. No M logo stripe or anything, just a simple key. Does come with a display key as well that the customer will get on delivery. Coming up, we have iDrive 7, full digital gauge cluster with the larger infotainment screen. Let's take a look at while it's running. Starting it up. The steering wheel starts to move in position once you've opened the engine up. Alpina, you can see it there, 27 kilometers on the dash. One thing I found interesting is when you go from park to drive, it's D1. Instead of just saying D, you actually get D1, and then there's still sport mode. Let you know who has their seatbelts on. Bowers & Wilkins at the top, Napa leather dashboard with the contrast stitching. The Alcantara matching roof liners in the night blue as well. So that's stunning. I like when you go into sport mode, it adds in the green. So the fuel goes green, the RPMs go green. I'm sure the speed would go green once it starts going up as well. So that's pretty cool to see the difference between comfort is normal and then in sport mode it goes all green. Bowers & Wilkins lighting up as well. You can change the colors, change the brightness, turn that on or off. Ambient lighting there as well, above and below the galvanic controls. We have ambient lighting here. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's make that blue. There we go. You can see much more blue ambient lighting, and then you can even make the Bowers & Wilkins have the blue light on the inside as well. So you can see ambient lighting here, ambient lighting there, ambient lighting down by your legs, on the door panels, really matching the tone of the interior. I think blue is definitely the best option. Some blue ambient lighting right up here by your front sunroof controls as well. One thing that's interesting on the front, the controls here, you can do the rear sunshade. So take a look in the mirror here. You can do that rear sunshade from the front, but you can't do the back window or the back sunroof control. So that's interesting. Let's hop on out and let's take a look at the engine bay. So Alpina does take the N63 engine, juices it up, 617 horsepower. One thing I like that the Alpinas do from the factory is on the normal BMW engines, these would be plastic right here. But on the Alpinas, they weld in aluminum cast end caps here so it can handle the increased boost pressure that they're putting in. It is that reverse flow V8, so twin turbos sitting right underneath there as well. Massive amount of horsepower, and then you also get the tag for the BMW individual Midnight Sapphire number 2. So that's pretty cool to see. What a beautiful engine bay. Overall, just such a stunning car. Just had to make a video of it before my customer takes delivery. My customer actually placed a deposit in November of 2020 for this car. So he's waited almost 2 years, a year and a half to get this car. He put a pre-order deposit down before they officially gave us the ordering guides. Took a long time for his car to go into production. There was some delays at BMW. Took a little bit for it to get on a boat, finally come back over, get here to Parkview BMW. But delivery day will be soon, and he's gonna pick up this amazing car. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys appreciate this content. If you enjoyed this video on this unique Alpina B8 in the Midnight Sapphire color, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, reach out to me if you need any BMW advice, help, you're interested in ordering a car, anything like that in the Toronto marketplace, reach out to me, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one.